Hello everyone. How are you guys? I hope everyone is doing well. So yes, friends, this is going to be our second class in a row. Here we would be preparing for the upcoming exam of LBO, that is Local Bank Officer, being oriented by Union Bank of India. Okay. So friends, here we are preparing for the banking and financial awareness portion in the form of multiple choice questions. As you all must be knowing already, this is going to be a 30 minutes class and we will be meeting on a daily basis. So yeah, our Knowledgist is bringing you all a new course. In this course, we will be preparing for the upcoming exam, that is Union Bank's Local Bank Officer exam of 2024. Friends, in this batch, you would be getting the live classes, mock tests, all these subjects would be covered there, doubt clearing sessions, everything is being covered for you guys. So if you are interested, then of course you can go through the description box and there the link is being provided. You can go through the link and the whole further informations proceedings could have been done. Okay. Otherwise, you can directly contact us using our WhatsApp number as being given. So yes, now let us now let us start with the banking and financial awareness portion. We will be covering the May month's MCQs. So yes, today very first question. Hi, Jimmy Tiger. Today's very first question is asking, what has the RBI advised the fintech companies specializing in lending to target as their new annual growth rate? Okay, question is simple. It is simply asking if we go through RBI's directives, if we go through RBI's discussions, then what has it been advised to the fintech companies who are currently specializing in the lending sector, okay, who are currently targeting in the lending as their new annual growth rate. So yes, whether the growth rate must be 5 to 10%, 15 to 20%, 25 to 30%, or option D, that is 35 to 40%. Clear? I would definitely be repeating the question, no issues. We have to answer the RBI advised fintech companies specializing in lending to target as their new annual growth rate. We have to tell their new annual growth rate. Anyone is having any kind of idea? What should it be? This is an important question, of course. So Jimmy and Avinash Mishra both are saying it should be option C. Okay, let us check. This time it would be, friends, B, that is 15 to 20%. Clear? Which means RBI has directed lending fintechs to reduce their growth targets to 15 to 20% per year. Earlier, they were high, they were up to 25 to 30, but now they have come to and disclosure, they have been reduced to 15 to 20% per year. What is the basic objective behind it if we talk? So it is aiming to control the rapid expansion and also to ensure financial stability. Clear it is? Now, let us cover the next question. What alternative financing models are fintech companies considering following the RBI's new growth directives? Whether only unsecured personal loans would be mentioned, predominantly high-risk investments, gold loans and loans against property, or option D, that is exclusive venture capital funding. Question is straightly asking us the alternative financing models which fintech companies are considering following the RBI's new growth directives, whether they are going to be option A, B, C, or D. You guys would be getting 5 seconds. Go through it. Think about it. What should it be? Should these be only the unsecured personal loans, predominantly high-risk investment, any kind of gold loan, or any exclusive venture capital funding? What should it be? Okay, Vikas Teli is saying it should be option C. That is gold loans and loans against property. Anyone else? Jimmy Tiger, option D. Okay. So yes, this time, my friends, it would be option C, which means gold loans and loans against property. See, why this whole thing took place? It took place in response to the RBI's call for moderated growth. Okay, so some fintechs are now exploring secured lending options like gold loans. These come under the secured lending options, of course. loans against property, as they are the viable alternative to maintain the growth and also to adapt to the regulatory pressures if there are any kind of regulatory pressures. Okay, Avinash? So this time, dear, the correct option would be option C. That is gold loans and loans against property. Next, coming up to, next question is asking, as of March 2024, what was the growth rate of the scheduled commercial bank CRE portfolio compared to the previous year? Question is simple. It is asking if we go through the March 2024, then what was the growth rate? We have to tell the growth rate of the scheduled commercial banks CRE portfolio. Whether it is going to be 5.5%, 8.52%, 15%, 22.94%. What should it be? Whether it should be option A, B, C, or D. Anyone? See, let us talk about what is this CRE portfolio. CRE is having a full form of commercial real estate. Okay. So, what is a CRE or CRE portfolio? It is kind of a collective real estate investment assets. Okay, what are these? Like we form any list. Okay, so whenever there is any kind of listing or the collective information of the real estate investment assets which are owned by any individual, group of investor, or any of the institution, these all form a complete CRE portfolio. So what is CRE portfolio? It is basically focused on the income generating properties and real estate assets instead of any residential property. It doesn't hold any information regarding any residential property. Clear it is? So this is all which when we talk about what is a CRE portfolio. So what should be the correct option this time? Vikas Seeli is with option D, that is 22.94, which is the correct option, of course. That is the CRE portfolio of scheduled commercial banks witnessed a significant growth rate of 22.94% year-on-year as of March 2024. It basically marks a robust increase from the previous year's growth rate. Clear? Now, next question is asking, which of the following factors has not been credited with supporting the growth in bank CRE lending? Which is not that supporting factor? Okay. Whether the advent of real estate investment trust, introduction of stricter gambling regulations, implementation of the real estate regulatory authority, that is RERA, or option D, that is deleveraging by listed developers. What should it be? What should be that factor which has not been credited with supporting the growth? Okay, here we are emphasizing about the growth in banks CRE lending. What should it be? Have 5 seconds, think about it. Question is simple. We are not going with the correct option. We have to tell which is the incorrect option this time. Okay, so should it be A, B, C, or D? Great. So friends, this time it should be option B, that is introduction of a stricter gambling regulation. See, the growth in bank CRE lending has been supported by factors like REITs, RERA, and also our fourth option, that is deleveraging by developers. Stricter gambling regulations is something which is totally unrelated to this context. Clear? So this time, dear Vikas, the correct option, my friend, it would be option B, introduction of stricter gambling regulations. Next question is asking, what is the forecasted incremental credit flow from domestic sources for the income economy in the financial year 2025 according to ICRA? Whether it is all are in rupees, whether it is rupees 22.3 lakh crore, rupees 24.5 lakh crore, 25.4 or 10.6 lakh crore rupees. What should it be? We have to tell the forecasted incremental credit flow from domestic sources for the Indian economy in FY 2025 according to ICRA. Now here comes the question, what is ICRA? See, ICRA's full form is Investment Information and Credit Rating Agency of India. What is it? It is Investment Information and Credit Rating Agency of India Limited. Clear? And firstly, it was set up in 1991 by leading financial and investment institutions. Okay, the commercial banks, financial service companies, etc. They all went under the foundation of ICRA. Clear? Who is the current CEO of ICRA? His name is Ramnath Krishnan. Okay, so current CEO of ICRA is Ramnath Krishnan. And so yes, now coming back to the question, is anyone is having any idea? Okay, so if you have replied, Vikas Teli is saying C, Jimmy Tiger is also with option C. Great. This time, my friends, it is option B. That is 24.5. It's not 25.4. It is option B, which means ICRA forecasts a moderation in the incremental credit flow to rupees 24.5 lakh crore in FY 2025, which is basically down from the previous year's record high. Next question is asking, what is expected to influence the competitiveness of funding from debt capital markets in FY 2025 as per ICRA? Whether it is decrease in demand for corporate bonds, increase in foreign portfolio flows, and stable yield on Indian government bonds, regulatory constraints on NBFCs, or option D, that is reduction in non-food bank credit. We have to tell the expected influence of the competitiveness of funding from debt capital markets in FY 2025. If we talk about ICRA, go through ICRA's information. What should it be? Anyone? I have 5 seconds. Think about it properly. We are not running somewhere or we are not in any kind of hurry. Take your time. Avinash, what should it be, dear? Should it be option A? Okay. So yes, this time it would be option B. That is increase in foreign portfolio flows and stable yield on Indian government bonds. Yeah. So it basically means that this whole competitiveness of funding from debt capital markets is expected to be influenced positively in FY 2025 due to stable yields on Indian government bonds and also due to increased demand from foreign portfolio flows, which makes it an attractive option for large corporates. Clear? So yes, Jimmy, you are absolutely correct. This time the correct option was option B. Next question, who has been approved by the RBI as the new MD and CEO of Ujjivan Small Finance Bank? Ethira Davis, Sanjeev Nautiyal, whether his name is option C, that is Banavar Anarthmaya Prabhakar, or option D, none of the above. Which is the correct one? We are asking who has been approved by RBI as the new MD and CEO of Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. Should we go with option A, B, C, or D? What should it be? Vikas, Jimmy, Avinash. What should be the correct option, dear? Okay, Avinash is saying it should be Sanjeev Nautiyal. Tony Sharma and Abhinav Akash are with option B. Great. So yes, his name is Sanjeev Nautiyal. So RBI has approved Sanjeev Nautiyal's appointment as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Ujjivan Small Finance Bank, and it was basically effective from July 1. Clear? Next question is asking, what position has Dr. Deepak Kumar been appointed to recently? Chief Information Security Officer, Governor of RBI, Director of IDRBT, or Head of IT Department at RBI. What should it be? What should be the exact designation he is working upon currently? We are talking about Dr. Deepak Kumar. Have 5 seconds. Go through the question properly. A straight question it is. Yeah, there are people who do ask that, ma'am, is it like these type of questions come into exam? See, it's not like that. Whenever you would open up with the exam paper or you would be there, then every time straight questions would be there. But yeah, these questions help us indirectly. For an example, if anyone is asking, any question has come and there, this Dr. Deepak Kumar, his name is not provided, it is being written as Director of IDRBT. Then how would you be coming to know that we are talking about Dr. Deepak Kumar, or just his name is there and it would ask his organization he's currently designated in, then what will you do? So yes, these type of questions, they do help us on an indirect basis most of the times. That is why they are quite important. Clear? So yes, okay, Jimmy Tiger is saying it should be C. Sony, Avinash and Abhinav are with option A. So this time, my friends, it is option C, that is Director of IDRBT. Dr. Deepak Kumar has been named as the Director of the Institute for Development and Research in Banking Technology. That is IDRBT. Okay. Now, coming to the next question. What is the primary objective of the partnership between NIPL and the Bank of Namibia? Whether to reduce banking fraud, to establish real-time transaction capabilities, to increase interest rates, or option D, that is to promote tourism. What is the primary objective? Here it is simply asking us the primary objective of partnership between NIPL and Bank of Namibia. Friends, if we talk about what is NIPL, then it is NPCI, International Payments Limited. Clear? What is NIPL? It is a subsidiary of NPCI. And what is NPCI? It is National Payments Corporation of India. If we talk about current CEO of NPCI, then his name is, if we talk about who is the current CEO of NIPL, then his name is Ritesh Shukla. Clear? And of course, it is being headquartered in, where is it being headquartered? Where are the headquarters? If we talk about NPCI, anyone? Anyone? How can it be possible? We just talked about what is NIPL, who is the current CEO. Now, this is a straight question to you guys. Where are the headquarters of NPCI? I would be waiting for a few seconds. Think about it. You all must be knowing it is a very simple thing. Headquarters of NPCI. No one, okay, no issues. So NPCI is being headquartered in Mumbai. Clear? So yes, few have answered. Let us check. Sony, Avinash, Jimmy, Abhinav, Kamlesh, Praharaj. Okay. So yes, this time the correct option, you all are correct. It must be option B. That is to establish real-time transaction capabilities. So the main goal of the partnership is to develop a system that enables real-time person-to-person and person-to-merchant transactions. Okay. In Namibia, it will definitely enhance the accessibility, affordability, and interoperability of digital payments. What is Bank of Namibia? Bank of Namibia is the Central Bank of Namibia. Okay. And it was founded on 9 July 1990 and current bank rate is of 4.25%. Clear? And it is in the window. Clear? Now, next question is talking about what is the projected credit to deposit ratio, which in short is written as CD ratio for banks in FY25 according to CARE Edge ratings. Whether it is under 75%, exactly 80%, over 81%, over 81% or over 90%. What is the projected CD ratio for banks in financial year 25 according to CARE Edge ratings? Hello, Sandeep. What should it be? Whether it should be option A, B, C, or D, that is over 90%. Think about it. This time, you all are intended to answer it out. I would definitely be waiting and we would come to next question only and only after I would be getting the answer. Jimmy Tiger is saying it should be B. What are others thinking about this? Sandeep Mishra under 70%. Okay, so yes, this time the correct option, my friends, it would be over 81%. Clear? So, carriage ratings forecast that the CD ratio of banks will remain over 81% in financial year 25. Why? Due to continuing robust credit growth compared to the deposit growth. Okay. So, Sony, this time, my friend, it would be option C, which is the correct option. Next one is asking, what factor is expected to significantly impact banks' ability to sustain loan growth in FY25 according to carriage ratings? Like, and another portion of the previous question, right? So, whether it is decrease in global uncertainties, reduction in capital expenditure, growth in the liability franchise, or option D, that is reduction in economic expansion. We have to tell the factor which is being expected to significantly impact banks' ability to sustain loan growth in financial year 25. According to KRH ratings, what should it be? Have 5 seconds, think about it, and then we will be discussing about this question. Okay, Sony is saying it. Okay, Sony maybe has answered for the previous question. Okay, Jimmy Tiger, option B. Great. So this time the correct option, my friend, it is C. That is growth in the liability franchise. See, the growth of the liability franchise is being identified as a critical factor for sustaining loan growth. Why? Because banks do need to shore up deposits to support further credit expansions. Clear? Now, next question is simple and asking, who has been appointed as the Chief Information Security Officer of NPCI? Vishwanath Krishnamurthy, Benjamin Ambrose, Praveen Kumar, or option D? That is none of the above. We have to tell the person who has now been appointed as the Chief Information Security Officer of NPCI. Is anyone having any idea? What should it be? A, B, C, or D? No one is knowing. How come it be possible? Jimmy, Sandeep, Sony, Kamlesh, what should it be, dear? Okay, great. So this time the correct option would be option B, that is Benjamin Ambrose. So Benjamin Ambrose has been appointed as the Chief Information Security Officer of NPCI. Okay. And now he will be tasking with enhancing NPCI's information security measures and operations. So yes, Sandeep, you are absolutely correct. Kamlesh, this time the correct option, my friend, is option B. What role will Praveen Kumar serve at NPCI? Chief Risk Officer, Chief Market Information Security Officer, Head of Compliance, or option D, that is Chief Technology Officer? What is going to be the role of Praveen Kumar at NPCI? Chief Risk Officer, Chief Market Information Security Officer, Head of Compliance, CTO, that is Chief Technology Officer. What should it be? Okay, if you are saying it should be option A, if you are with option B. This time the correct option would be option B, that is Chief Market Information Security Officer. Clear? Now, next question is Sandeep, great. It is B. Niladri is also correct. Next question is asking, what was the reason behind the RBI's initial restrictions on Bank of Baroda's BOB Bird app? Poor user interface design is the reason. Financial mismanagement, supervisory concerns related to mobile banking onboarding processes, or option D, that is lack of customer demand. What is it? What should be the reason behind RBI's initial restrictions on Bank of Baroda's BOB Bird app? Should be A, B, C, or D. Think about it. This is a very straight question, not anything which is being asked indirectly here. So Niladri is saying it should be option C. Let us check. Yeah, it is definitely option C. Sandeep is also correct, which means RBI did impose restrictions on Bank of Baroda's BOB Bird app due to supervisory concerns observed in the bank's mobile banking onboarding processes, including inappropriate conduct by the branch employees. Okay, at the same time. What role was R. Lakshmi Rao appointed to by the RBI in 2024? Chief Financial Officer, Executive Director, Governor, or Deputy Governor? What is the role? What has been provided the role to R. Lakshmi Rao? Should it be option A? How many of you are with option A? That is Chief Financial Officer. Take your time. No one? Okay, Ravindra Naik is saying it should be B. So yes, this time it is option B, which means Executive Director. Clear? So R. Lakshmikant Rao was appointed as the Executive Director of the RBI, and there he will oversee several crucial departments, including the Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation. Clear? So yes, next question is asking, what is the primary goal of IRDAI's new mandate for insurers regarding Gram Panchayats? Increase profits for insurance companies, ensure every Gram Panchayat is covered by insurance, reduce insurance premiums, or option D, that is promote private investment in rural areas. What is going to be the primary goal of IRDAI's new mandate for insurers regarding the Gram Panchayat? First of all, what is IRDAI? Anyone? Full form of IRDAI. Answer me. What is the full form of IRDAI? Okay, if you are saying it should be option B, that is ensure every Gram Panchayat is covered by insurance. We will check. First of all, tell me, what is IRDAI? Sandeep, Ravindra, stop. Okay, it's stop activity. Okay. Niladri, what is the full form of IRDAI? Yeah, very good. So stop activity is saying it should be Insurance Regulatory Authority of India. What is IRDAI? IRDAI stands for Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India. And where are the headquarters? It is being headquartered in Hyderabad, Telangana. Clear? Is this much information clear to everyone? I don't think anyone should be having any kind of issue. And if we talk about who is the current chairman of IRDI, then his name is Debashish Panda. Mr. Debashish Panda is the current CEO. Clear? So now, this time the correct option would be option B, that is ensure every Gram Panchayat is covered by insurance. So IRDI's mandate basically aims to ensure full insurance coverage for Gram Panchayats, right? And it will also emphasize increased access to insurance at the grassroots level. Clear? Which means at the very minute level as well. Next question is asking, which entity received IRDAI's approval to acquire Reliance Capital? Reliance Industries, Tata Sons, Hinduja Group's IndusInd International Holdings, or option D, that is Adani Group. What is it? Yeah, Niladri, Sandeep, you are also correct with the previous question. Here we are talking about the name of that entity that has received IRDAI's approval to acquire Reliance Capital. Reliance Industries? I don't think so. Tata Sons, Hinduja, or Adani? Okay, so Sandeep Mishra is with option C, that is Hinduja Group's IndusInd International Holdings, which is absolutely the correct option this time. So Hinduja Group's IndusInd International Holdings received IRDAI approval by to acquire Reliance Capital firstly, and it indicates their active role in the significant financial acquisition. Jimmy, Niladri are also correct with option C. Next question is, which initiative aims to help public sector banks, which means PSBs, in India identify a champion sector for focused development? Make in India, Viksit Bharat Strategy, Startup India, or Digital India? What is that particular initiative which works within India to help the PSBs in India so as to identify a champion sector for focused development? That this is going to be that particular champion sector which you have to further development. What should it be? Niladri is saying it is option B, that is Viksit Bharat strategy. Okay. So yes, this time, my friends, it would definitely be option B. That is the Viksit Bharat strategy includes identifying a champion sector in PSB's business plans. Why? To enhance specific sector capabilities and expedite loan approvals as part of India's development goals by 2026-2027. Clear it is? Now, so yes, we have completed today's session. That's all for today's class. And if you are getting the whole information correctly, then do like, share, and subscribe our channel. Do like our video on a daily basis. Of course, we will definitely be meeting here. And friends, as I have told you earlier also, that Knowledgist is bringing up with a whole new course, which is focused for your complete preparation of Union Bank LBO exam. Okay, all the topics, all the live classes, all the courses, mock tests, one-on-one discussions, everything would be there. Okay, proper notes would also be provided to you guys. So, in order to attain success, do enroll in our new batches, and you can get the complete information through the description box where the link for the Union Bank LBO exam is being provided. Okay, so this is the 11th hour, and here you should be preparing on a very focused manner, right? So yeah, that's all for today's session. Signing off, Pragya this side. We will definitely be meeting tomorrow, same time.